I probably could have done that without the Serenity. I'm gonna have to move though. We'll re-up this strength and seal at 8 minutes. I'm also gonna re-up my food now. I could have done the landmine without using anything, but it's fine. It's not a big deal. It's whatever. I'll just deal with the consequences later. Do you have to slow down for LD, or is it going to be back in time? 200 seconds, it should be back in time. That's 3.5 minutes, it's going to be back in time. Pawns are a mess though. No witching, no pure, well, purities, whatever. Because everything else is kind of okay. Let's go, Zen. 80%. Again, I have to re-up Strength and Steel. The Steel can be a little unnecessary, but it's safety play on the Steel. Mostly because if you take too much damage on the setup for Lusts, it could be really hard to make it all back, so the Steel helps you there, and you really don't need Steel, you know, for the rest of... for the other floors. It's kind of whatever. But the Strength does have to go up because you are not killing this in under 8 minutes. Especially with the setup, so we have to re-up the Strength and Steel, so that has to happen. That's why it didn't matter that I popped the Strength and Steel on 79, because I knew into this fight I'd have to re-up it anyway, so may as well take the advantage of it on the floor, which we did, kind of. So I'm going to do it at 8 minutes so I know I have it for the rest of the duty. Duty. Almost there. Alright, Check and Zero out, so we're now good for the rest of the duty. We just have to hit the GCDs and get down to 20. I'll do 20. We'll do 20. Take out my AoE so I don't accidentally hit it, which is right next to my HP macro on 6. So I deleted them, I'll put them back in. Oh, I'm muted. Oops. Thank you, I was coughing a while ago. I will try not to die. Good thing I wasn't saying too much. I was clearing my throat a while ago. It's okay, I was only muted for the past 2 hours, it's fine. Not a big deal. Okay, let's hold MP. I should be able to... It's 1 minute, right? So we should be good here. Oops. Lol. Okay, MP's full. I want him on the other side of the arena, so we're just gonna be pushing him to the other side. I just didn't hit my combo correctly. Nice, GG. $24. $3. Holding a lot of my cooldowns now. MP's full, so I'm not gonna use any more MP. 2. 21. Holding here. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or more. $16.0, $15.9, 15.7, 15.6, 15.4, how much? Oh, my timing is not good. Had to dump food. Living dead. Good. Actually, the whole setup was not good. My rotation was out of whack. I didn't do that right, but hey. Not a bad Behemoth at all. That seemed way more strength. Did it? Well, I don't know. I have to look back at my rotation because my rotation was not when I wanted it. So like, what I was aiming for was for Souleater to be there once the first meteor drops, and then you run through the rotation to get the second Souleater before the second meteor drops. But that was just way out of whack because I used it. I'm like, oh. It's not here, so I ended up dropping food. So like, the food dropped, so that's one reason I had this here, because this was emergency, because I shouldn't have needed the food drop if the rotation went well. Super Potion made back enough, but the food was the emergency. Yeah. Well, I wanted that, so I timed my Sustaining Potion specifically because I wanted to carry it into the first and the second meteor casting, so I didn't have to worry about it coming back up. So that's why you saw me delay my GCD a little bit, because I saw that timing coming up. I'm like, okay, let me just use it now and hold for a little bit. But I didn't want to have to worry about a second Sustaining Potion. So we had the Sustaining Potion carry us through the second cast, but it was just the rotation with Souleater that was way off. I think, I don't know, I have to look it back again. I was going way too fast. Sorry if I didn't convince you for the healing strat, my apologies.